Alright guys, we're back. Yes, back after a long time with a new game. Don't worry, I have not dropped the other games. I just thought I'd, show something new. The name of this game is actually Love's Sweet Garnish, or in Japanese, Koi ni Kanni wo Soete. So, let's start. I heard this actually has really good reviews on Steam. So, I heard it's also short, not that long, but hey, let's enjoy it together. Let's start. Spring vacation is the time of the year where both excitement and worry for a brand new life come to a peak. I've moved out from the family house in the city. Now my body gently rocks as I ride the express bus. My reason for moving was simple. When my father was relocated for work overseas, I decided against going with my parents and decided to go live with my grandmother. At the very least, my father's work contract would last for around 2 to 3 years. I don't want to be away from Japan that long, and rather than follow my parents to a foreign country that we're all not used to, I felt it would be better living at my grandma's house. My little sister decided to go with my parents though. Of course, there are other reasons as why I decided to live with my grandma, but for now I feel like I still can't really say why. So it's going to be a surprise for myself too. Thank you. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's a train. Yep, the train. In the blink of an eye, the overnight express bus arrives. Oh wait, it's a bus, not a train. Arrives in Hana Osaka, the town where my grandma lives. I slept through the trip, so the bus ride felt as if it took no time at all. Even so, my body had tensed up and become sore all over after being confined in a tiny bus seat. You could have moved around, Oh, I'm guessing that's me then. So my name is Asaki? Okay. I reminisce a bit as I stretch. When I was little, I would come here to play quite often, but after my father's work picked up, I hadn't been able to visit my grandma much. I always meant to come here on my own, so maybe that's why I'm here now. I really do love my grandma's as well as this town. It's a bit different compared to back then, but looking around at it now, it feels very nostalgic. Now that I think of it, I feel like I've walked around this area with my mother and someone else before. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I do feel like I remember something like that. Having a fuzzy memory or not being able to remember things properly happens quite often for me. Okay, maybe after living here for a bit, the memories will come back. Yeah, perhaps. With that on my mind, I get off the bus and start walking towards my destination with a simple map my father gave me in hand. How simple is it? Let's walk around town. Cafe. Oh, here it is. As I walk around looking at the map, I find the building I'm searching for. Remember back to my childhood memories, and from what I heard from my parents, I'm certain that this is the place. Let's hope so. It's the cafe my grandma ran, Milk Hall Caramella. On the first floor is the cafe, and the second floor is where my grandma lives. The house next door is also attached to the cafe. Its first floor is a normal living space, but it also has a kitchen and break space for cafe stuff. Okay, so it's the whole thing. Well, that's interesting. It's bigger than it looks then. Also, on the second floor is the room that I used to be my father's. Looking at the building brings back memories. I have been here many times before as a child, but to see that it hasn't changed at all since then makes me somewhat happy. Currently, the cafe has a sign saying closed temporarily. My grandma collapsed just recently and hasn't been able to run it anymore. Oh, is that so?
I
Sorry, I'm in the way, aren't I? Just standing here. I'm suddenly called out, too, as I stare at the closed sign. I turn around and I see a beautiful girl standing there. She has a slightly grown up, soft air to her. I can't help but feel like I know her from somewhere. You know me? Uh, huh? I am Asaki Ogisawa, but who are you? What? I don't know who my older sister is. What? Yeah, I get it. It would be easier if you just said your name, you know. Let's see. Oh, are you Big Sis? Chisato? I mean, Chisato-san. One-sama. Big Sis. I just call you what was cut up in my memory, so I'm not a kid anymore, so it's a bit embarrassing to call you Big Sis. How long has it been? Chisato has been beaming ever since meeting me again. Seeing her smile reminds me of the time we spent together. Chisato was a regular at my grandma's cafe, but last time I saw her, I was still in middle school. You said you were going to go study to be a chef, so I thought you wouldn't be living here anymore, Chisato-san. Oh, そういえばそんな話もしたっけ？一応ね、1年くらいは都心で働いてたんだけど、なんだかホームシックみたいになっちゃって。Oh, is that so? それでこっちに帰ってきちゃった。I see. 毎日が目まぐるしく過ぎていく都会より、田舎の方が私には合ってるみたい。両親も私が帰ってきて喜んでるし、町の人たちもやっぱり私がいると安心できるとか言っちゃってさ。まあこれでいいかなって。That reminds me, Chisato's home is actually Komada's shrine. I can understand that her parents and the villagers would be relieved to have her back, with her being the daughter of the well-known shrine. Your parents sure were worried about you, huh, Chisato-san? I wonder if mine are worried about me with us separated like this. Is that so? 可愛い子には旅をさせよって言うし、全然知らない土地じゃないし、おばあちゃんもいるんだから安心してるかもしれないわよ。True. That would be nice if it's the case. 私ね、去年からカラメラを手伝わせてもらってるんだけど、おばあちゃんから聞いてなかった？ No, not at all. そっか。君のお父さんたちの生活を邪魔したくないって言ってたから、連絡もあんまりしてなかったのかな。Yeah, that's why we were surprised when we heard she was in the hospital. 本当にあんまり連絡してなかったのね。The whole family felt that they didn't want to leave Grandma alone while she was in the hospital. My parents must have felt that it was a lifesaver when I said I wanted to live with her. そうだ、せっかくだからお店の中に入ってみる？立ち話もなんだしね。I thought it was closed. Is it okay for us to go in? ええ、もちろん。休業中だけど、毎日しないといけないことはいろいろあるの。だから鍵は預かってるんだ。Oh, so that's why. Well then, I would like to go in if possible. わかったわ。それじゃあ入って。The neatly arranged chairs and tables look so lonely in the empty cafe. When I was little, this place was always packed with lively customers.
ごめんね。今ちょっと片付けてる途中だから。
May I help? Oh yeah.
先週会った時もね、もうすぐ君がこっちに来ること、おばあちゃん嬉しそうに話していたわよ。
Is she doing well? I wonder when she'll be able to come back.
すぐに退院はしたんだけどね。今まで通りの生活は難しいから、当分は近くのご親族のお宅でお世話になるって。
I see. Then what will happen to the cafe?
お店を閉めて1ヶ月以上経つんだけど、
Wow.
残念ながら再開するめども立たないし、このまま閉店かもって話したばかりで。
Well, we cannot let that happen, can we? No way.
私も何とかしたかったんだけど、お店も昔からの常連さんが多く高齢化しててね、年々客足も減っていたの。近くに新しい飲食店も増えて、新規のお客さんもなかなか増えないしね。
This is sad. I look around and close up the close-up milk hall caramella. I heard from my grandma that this cafe was passed down from my great-great-grandfather long ago. It is really okay for such a place to end like this. I wonder how happy he would be if grandma could return, happy and healthy, to reopen the cafe. It's not like I came here to help grandma reopen and others might not be happy with the relative that's been out for their pictures for so long just barging in here, but would it be possible to open for business again?
それはおばあちゃんが復帰できないと難しいんじゃないかな。
Grandma used to talk about how she promised Grandpa that she'd protect this cafe. That's why I feel like it shouldn't close. If she recovers, I'd like it to continue on.
朝木くん。
Chisato is surprised that I would suddenly say such a thing. Even I know that what I'm proposing is unreasonable, but looking around the empty cafe space, I couldn't keep myself from saying something. Sorry, saying such a crazy thing is so suddenly when I don't even know how long the cafe has been closed.
そうね。驚いちゃった。
Well, didn't she just tell me about a month? Anyways.
でも、お店を大切にしていた気持ちを君が覚えてくれていたって知ったら、
Can I go see my
おばあちゃん
grandma?
きっと喜ぶわ。
Think it would be nice to see her, at least. That sure would be nice. My grandma has been doing well, right?
ええ、とっても。もともと元気な方だから、周りが止めないと、朝からお菓子作りを始めちゃうみたいよ。
Yeah, I can tell. A lot of grandmothers are like that. Yep, busy.
まあでも、心配させたくないから、君にはもう少し元気になってから会いたいみたいだけど。
Well, I mean, I would like to see her though. At least, to have her opinion. Just to know how she is. Well, anyways. That sure sounds like her.
気丈な人だもん。女で一つでお店を守ってきたこと、すごいわよね。私、君のおばあちゃん、
Oh, that's
か
her
よ
name.
こ
Okay.
さんのこと、尊敬してるんだから。
I'm quite proud of her too. I'm sure once she's a bit better, she'll want to reopen the cafe.
それは私も同じ気持ちよ。でも、お客さんが来てくれない以上、かよこさんが戻ってきて営業再開しても同じこと。
Oh, that's true. That's true. A way to get more guests. I'll think of something.
君がカルメラにお客さんを呼んでくれるの？
Yeah, I'll call out to them in the streets or something. I'll think of a bunch of different things. I get that I'm just a deadbeat who doesn't know anything, but I'll figure something out. Even if I'm the cafe owner's nephew, Chisato must be troubled by my crazy request. I don't know how my grandma would feel about things, but I'm currently not in a position to be asking Chisato something like that. We might not be able to stop the cafe from closing, but if what I've said makes Chisato reconsider, even ever so slightly.
実は私、君に言ってなかったことがあるの。
Something you haven't told me.
ええ、実は私、かよこさんが戻ってくるまで 君に何かあればって、
Oh,
君とこの店の管理を頼まれたの。
sorry. She already knew this was gonna happen then. Is that so? Thank you.
それともう一つ、実はね、かよこさん、この春に君が来たらお店を手伝ってほしかったみたい。でも倒れちゃったじゃない。自分がこうなった以上それも叶わなくなったって。かよこさん、肩を落としてた。
No way. I'm here now, so I like to do anything and everything I can for the cafe.
いい子。それでこそ私の尊敬するかよこさんのものね。
Yeah. You don't need to flatter me so much. Oh wow. I just noticed the background does change.
まっすぐな男の子になってて安心しちゃった。都会ですれてたら寂しいもの。
Huh. Oh, actually, I like that. I like that one better. Okay. City people, huh?
君の気持ちは分かったわ。私は君の意見を尊重したいって思ってる。
Thank you, Chisato-san.
もうそんなキラキラした目で見て。でもまだお店を再開できると決まったわけじゃないのよ。
True.
専門的なことは私が何とかするから、まずは君が具体的にお店をどうしたいかを考えて方向性を打ち出してみて。
How to go forward. Okay. Do you have anything that explains how this cafe was run up until now?
ええ、あるわよ。ちょっと待ってて、持ってくるから。
Get them. I don't know if the idea of an amateur like me can get more customers. But I want to protect this cafe that my grandma wanted to continue on in the name of my grandpa. So I only have one choice to try. Yeah, that's true. Trying, right? That's the only way. After she went and grabbed me those papers, Chisato showed me to the room where I'd be staying from now on. It was the room that my dad used to use back in the day on the second floor.
久しぶりの実家はどう？って言っても正確にはお父さんの実家なんだよね。
Yeah, my dad left here when he started university. I did come here often when I was little though, so it's pretty nostalgic to be at grandma's place again. Well, I'm pretty sure I heard that my dad's room is just as he left it when he went to
か
university.
よこさんに頼まれて少し片付けはしたわよ。でもほとんどそのままにしてあるわ。必要だと思うものは揃えておいたけど、何か足りないものがあったら言ってね。
Sure thing. To go to all of these lengths already, thank you very much.
いいのよ。かよこさんの頼みなんだから。
Okay.
ねえ、君はこの町で暮らしたいと思って来てくれたの？
Yeah, my parents went overseas, but I didn't just come here because it was the only option left.
それじゃこの町に慣れて好きになっていけるといいわね。
Thanks. I think it'll be a while until I get used to my new school, though.
新しい環境になるのって緊張するわよね。でも新しい出会いがあるんだから彼女とかできるかもよ。
Huh? No way. A girlfriend is.
あ、その反応ってことは彼女はいないんだ。モテそうなのにね。
No way, I'm not popular or anything. I start to shake. I never thought this topic would come up. It always does. It's not like I didn't talk to girls or like I didn't want a girlfriend. It just never seemed like there were any girls interested in me. I never had a crush on anyone either anyways.
彼女はできなくても友達ができれば学園生活なんて楽勝よ。まあ最初は頑張る必要があるけどね。
Typical transfer student. Yeah, I'm going to do my best to get out of there and walk with everyone.
その気持ちがあるなら大丈夫。でももしダメだったら私の後輩を紹介してあげるから安心して。
You don't need to do that. All that for me. I'm happy already to have you as a friend.
あら、嬉しいこと言ってくれるじゃない。天然なのか、それとも
I'm just what? What? I didn't mean anything by that.
真面目ね。でも、お姉さんそういう子、結構好きよ。
I feel like I might respond to her saying she likes guys like me, but if I did say something, I feel like I just egged her. You keep teasing me, but do you even have a boyfriend yourself, Chisato-san?
やるわね。そんな切り返しをされると、手も足も出なくなっちゃうわ。
In other words, you're better off than me then.
今の私に恋愛はいいの。それよりも君の協力でお店が再開できるかもしれないし。
Yeah, that's more important than
そっ
cafe.
ちが大事かな。
Yeah, you're right. I'll think of a way to get this place back on its feet.
ええ、お願いね。わからないことがあったら何でも聞いて。そうだ、せっかくだからアドレス交換しときましょう。
Already? What about just phone numbers? Dang it.
かやこさんが戻るまでお店のこと以外もいろいろ頼まれてるしね。
Oh yeah, let's exchange emails then. We both take out our smartphones and trade emails. That's one way to do it, I guess. It's reassuring to see the name Chisato Komada in my contacts.
それじゃあ私はそろそろ帰るわね。あ、夕飯は冷蔵庫に入ってるから温めて食べてね。
I will. Oh yeah. Oh, you didn't make it yourself, did you?
うちで私が夕飯当番だったから多めに作って持ってきておいたの。
Oh, I see. Thank you.
もうお礼なんかいいの。ついでなんだから。それじゃあ帰るけど何かあったら遠慮せずすぐに連絡してね。
Will do. Thanks. It was all a given to Chisato, but to let me know how my grandma is doing and how life would be for me here, I'd never be able to tell her just how thankful I am. Okay, gonna stop right here. Well, guys, that was a good first part of the story. We come to a new town because my parents went overseas, and I need to get used to everything now. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it this far into the video, leave a like, leave a comment if you liked as well, and I'll see you guys on the next one.